Okay. I think it's gonna be Zayne, isn't it? Look at my husband. He's so pretty. Yeah, it is gonna be Zayne. Okay. Also, I gotta say, my girlie looks so extra cute in this. Like, what the hell? She's so pretty. Alright. What are you planning to steal this time? Nightbloom Jasmine? Or is he calling us that, or is that what we're stealing? MC's outfit for Silas. That one's also really pretty. One of my favorites. Really? I mean, I have a lot of cards for Zayne that I really like, so that's gonna be. I wonder if it'll live up to my two favorites. The hairstyles are by far my favorite so far. See, I know she's so cute. 4 years ago. Oh god, here we go with me trying to pronounce Chinese words. This is gonna be horrible. Buyu's sect's leader passed away, and her keepsake, the ink jade, went missing. More precious than any treasures, it's a stone of great significance. A rumor states that whoever obtains the ink jade can become the Buyu sect's leader and rule over Jianhu. This is gonna be horrible. Recently, hearsay claims the ink jade has reappeared. Hidden in Anlan's southeastern region, it rests in the mansion of the Lord of Anlan. The imperial court granted him a five? I don't know. 2 months ago, too. In the blink of an eye, numerous individuals who coveted the ink jade began to infiltrate Anlan.
Who's there?
That is gorgeous. Hello. Card is so good. Oh no. All the Chinese words in this. They always be throwing at least one word in these cards where I'm like, what? After knocking out the 2 thieves that were about to climb over the wall of the Lord's mansion, I struggled to drag them to a hidden area. Good job, MC. I know that word. Shifu. Shifu, seriously? You're causing trouble even from beyond the grave. Oh, we're not even talking about Zayne here. He's my Shifu. Who would believe that the legendary mysterious leader of the Buyu sect and a group of noble thieves was actually a careless old woman? The ink jade is the sect leader's keepsake, and although it's of the highest grade, it's actually incapable of holding dominion over Jianhu. Its disappearance is all because of my Shifu, who loved alcohol, got drunk, and lost it. But Shifu raised me and taught me everything I know. I can't let her keepsake sow seeds of chaos. The VAs put their whole... It's a nailing. But they definitely had people basically had them probably sit there and just constantly say the words over and over and over until they pronounced it right. Unless they're just that good and get it on the first try. Who knows? Voices. After grabbing a straw mat to cover the 2 unconscious thieves, I faced the towering walls of the Lord's mansion. I need to quickly retrieve the ink jade and put an end to these pointless schemes. Are we breaking into Zayne's house? Is that what we're doing? After silently scouting the gargantuan lord's mansion, I stop before an inconspicuous door. It's tucked away in a corner of the eastern courtyard. This is the only door whose lock has a mechanism. The 8 trigrams, huh? Rearranging lines that represent yin and yang is simple. Huayan, Kian? I don't fucking know. At position 3, Kun at position 4, Zhen in the middle, there. After a few careful attempts, the final cylinder turns. The lock's copper long releases its tightly clenched jaws. But as I push the door...
My lady, are you here for a stroll under the moon's tranquil gaze? Please forgive me for not welcoming you properly.
My lady! Hi. Hi, handsome. I don't have this outfit, it still kind of makes me sad. Bathed in serene moonlight, a tree with blooming pearl blossoms stands tall, and beneath it is a man wearing luxurious silk robes. Under the swaying shadows of flowers, he raises his cup toward me from across the courtyard. Oh, he's just chilling. He's just chilling. He's just watching us do this. An effortless elegance accompanies his movements and demeanor.
As your host, I've been negligent in my hospitality. Please accept this cup of tea as a modest token of my respect.
Now I feel bad for just breaking into his house. Husband! The teacup suddenly soars from his fingertips and heads straight for me. With lightning-fast reflexes, I catch it. Not a single drop is spilt. A hint of appreciation appears on his face, and the jade ornament at his waist reveals his identity. My lord, you've offered me tea of the highest quality. Wouldn't it be a waste if I hadn't caught it? And you don't let me save that. How dare you, game? What? Why? You break into houses often, my lady. Only yours, Zayne. Only yours. Unless we're going and breaking into, like, Raphael's home next. Have some tea. This man, Zayne, has close ties to the royal family. He's also the royal lord in the current dynasty who doesn't share the imperial surname. Stationed at the northern border for several years, he has repeatedly distinguished himself in battle. To reward his meritorious contributions and show their respect, the imperial court gave him large territories. Anlan is included in that. Yet it's rather strange that this royal lord with a formidable reputation in the Northern Territories has kept to himself once he arrived in Anlan 2 months ago. He rarely appears in public. Completely fair. I hate being in public too, Zayne. Fishy's house next, he doesn't even lock it. True. Yes, it's probably biased, but he has the best hair. Have my favorite giggles. Yes, I need we don't even talk about Xavier's giggles. I don't want to mention them. Get them out of my face. But I need some Zayne giggles. He just has little kind of chuckles, I guess. But he need giggles. I didn't even read that. I'm a dummy. I thought people related to Royal were all flash and no substance. But he actually possesses real skill. Yes, he does. Thank you for your kindness. However, I'm afraid sleep won't visit me tonight if I drink this tea. Is that really a problem, though? That means we get to stay up with him for longer. No? Also, I just... How... With a flick of my wrist, the teacup flies back to the table that's next to Zayne.
Despite being well aware of my identity, you don't even show a hint of terror. My lady, your reputation as Nightbloom Jasmine, a renowned noble thief, suits you well.
That is a title for us. Okay. It's a nice title. When did this title start circulating amongst rumors? It sounds pleasing. I think I'll use it myself.
I first heard of your heroic reputation when I was stationed at the border. Audacious, yet not truly reckless. Robbing the rich to help the poor. Performing righteous deeds that punish the powerful and protect the weak.
Ah. As Zayne speaks, I confirm that no ambushes have been set up. Slightly relieved, I shake my head. A noble thief is still a thief. You don't need to force yourself to praise me. In any case, I've learned that the sweeter a person's words are, the more likely they're accompanied by troubling matters.
Well, you're correct. I'd like to make a request, so I prepared a substantial reward. It's also why I've been waiting for you.
Oh, you've been waiting for me? Oh, shucks.
A substantial reward, you say? I can think of a few things that could be substantial and rewarding. What you got for me? A sense of foreboding materializes, and my suspicions are confirmed when Zayne pulls out the ink jade from his robes. Of course he has that.
I heard the ink jade I acquired through fortunate circumstances has caused quite a stir. I believe it's also an important item to you.
Yeah.
I have a matter that requires your assistance. If you're willing to help, I shall present the ink jade to you with both hands once the task is complete.
I forgot we were a thief. I literally just finished his event story yesterday. How did I forget that was mentioned? I don't know, does her being a thief be, like, brought up a lot in this card? It's like a mixture of Robin Hood. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kato Kid. Feeling the distinct annoyance of having walked into someone else's meticulous trap, I narrow my eyes. I see. You deliberately spread rumors about the ink jade being here.
Of course. My lady, you walk like those who use ascending clouds to reach the moon, and your hands can steal that which is considered impossible to take. Alas, your notoriety in being impossible to track down means I must use rather unscrupulous tactics.
I guess that's fair, yeah. I don't like being manipulated. I've always disliked being manipulated. Farewell. Don't leave, MC. Don't leave. She's got more strength than me. I fold immediately. I walk toward the courtyard wall. Zayne makes no attempt to stop me, but his deep, composed voice follows me.
The mansion's walls are tall, and the tiles are slippery. When you visit again, perhaps you could try using the main entrance.
It's like, you're just welcome to come into my home. Just walk in through the door. You're that confident about my return? Yes. The card can't just end here, girl. Of course you're going back. Lord Study 2 days later. When I return to his mansion, I use the door as he suggested, but I'm not visiting as Nightbloom Jasmine. After that night, I made several more investigative trips to the mansion, but they yielded nothing. Today, I've disguised myself as a maid to infiltrate Zayne's residence. If Zayne isn't carrying the ink jade on him at all times, then it must be in a place he frequents. It's an important part of this card. Okay. I give a few half-hearted swipes with my feather duster for appearance's sake before plucking a sweet from an ornate box sitting on the table. I put the candy in my mouth. Oh, we're stealing his candy. Oh no. He gonna know. We know this man just counts his candies. He knows how much he has and doesn't have. Delicious. I can't believe a stern lord who led troops into battle has a weakness for sweets that children like. Of course he... What's wrong with liking sweets? I spend some time searching the room, but I find no secret passages or hidden compartments. There are only piles of official documents. This document rejects a request to expand official residences and redirects the funds to Anlan's orphanage.
My lord, we've captured several more intruders in the mansion these past few days. These fools' audacity could shake the heavens.
Oop. I hear voices outside the room, but before I can leave, the study's door is pushed open.
Oops, don't mind me. I'm just cleaning. I'm cleaning your study. It's all good.
I bow to Zayne and mimic the maids I've spotted before. His footsteps slightly falter.
Indeed. Their audacity can make even the heavens tremble. Strengthen the security measures throughout the mansion starting today. We need to prevent intruders with ulterior motives from infiltrating.
He says while just staring. The guard acknowledges his orders, closes the door, and leaves. Zayne's gaze sweeps over me briefly before he walks to the writing desk and sits down.
Come here and prepare the ink.
Oh, girl, he's not gonna know what to do. Any hesitation would give me away, so I have no choice but to pick up the ink stick and begin grinding it with water on the inkstone.
You're grinding ink, not sharpening a knife. Using that amount of force is unnecessary.
Yes, my lord. He unfolds a sheet of paper with golden flecks, but he makes no move to start writing.
The ink is too thick.
Oh. Nodding repeatedly while grabbing this ceramic container holding the water, I quickly put on a show of servile obedience. I pour the liquid into the inkstone.
Now it's too thin. Grind with a bit more force.
And so it continues. Add water if the ink is too thick. Add ink if it's too thin. Add water. Add ink. Come on. What the... Oh my god. I'm not sure when Zayne put down the wolf hairbrush. Resting his chin on his hand, he focuses intently on the landscape painting hanging on the wall. I've had enough. He turns back to me, and for a moment, a hint of amusement dances in his eyes.
Your ink grinding technique is certainly less impressive than the skills you use for scaling walls and leaping across rooftops.
Of course he knew. Save that also. Good, I'm not the only one.
But I thought you'd keep pretending for some time.
Cheeky little shit. I put down the ink stick and touch the area behind my ear to carefully remove the facial prosthetics that disguise my true appearance. Since my fruitless attempts to directly steal the ink jade haven't gotten me anywhere, cooperating with Zayne seems to be my only option. We know where that ink jade is. He stuffed it down his robe. The sooner I get the ink jade from you, the sooner I can end the chaos it's causing. Let's discuss that deal you mentioned earlier in more detail. You're lucky you're cute. So you want me to steal the letters that prove Li Guai colluded with pirates when he hosts his 60th birthday banquet. The governor has entrenched himself in Anlan for years while embezzling funds and treating people's lives as worthless. During my travels, I've heard of and witnessed his crimes firsthand. Anlan is far away from the imperial capital and has grown wealthy through flourishing trade and water transportation. But Li Guai imposes heavy taxes. The commoners are angry, yet too afraid to speak out. In recent years, his tyranny has gotten worse. Now he colludes with pirates to establish checkpoints along sea routes, looting merchant ships at will.
That man has committed countless atrocities and is a cancer upon Anlan. I wanted to remove him for a long time.
Anlan. Okay.
However,
that's kind of how I was pronouncing
ever
it.
since I arrived here 2 months ago, Li Gui has refused to leave his residence under the pretense of being ill.
I love how they just have me trying to pronounce all these words and then have him say it after I do it several times. He's that alert? I'd say he's almost as good as a thief.
Although he remains in his home, he has placed spies around my residence. Surely you must have noticed during your visits these past few days.
He knew about my whereabouts this whole time and waited for me to agree to his proposal. He wanted us to be so annoyed that we just go and do whatever he wanted. The ones who have played both card and event story for any ally, do you think the event stories? I haven't played the event stories. I wanted to do it on stream, but I don't think I'll have time to do that today. So it might have to be next one. I definitely have some ties. Yeah, not really spoilers, but you do get the theme and vibe of the cards. Yeah. That's from, like, experience in terms of, like, past multi-event stories. Zayne stands and opens the window to reveal the boundless, beautiful spring scenery and sunshine outside.
And as I'm being watched, he sends luxurious carriages, fine horses, and precious jewels to test me.
You accepted all of that.
I did.
Ooh. And you gave those to, like, the orphan. Is that what you gave over to the orphanage?
When the evidence of bribery is delivered to my door, there's no reason for me to refuse.
Zayne turns, opens a drawer, and takes out an elegantly bound, thin booklet. It's an invitation to Lee... Shit, how did he say it? I've already forgotten. Oh, I don't want to save it.
However, ever since I arrived here 2 months ago, Li Gui has refused to leave his residence.
Thank you, darling. It's an invitation to Li Gui's birthday banquet.
He's been widely distributing these to the powerful and wealthy. He also noticed how I've only accepted his gifts. Since I haven't shown any favor in return, this birthday banquet will be used to push the relationship further along.
Hi, Kimmy. Yeah, we just got started, so
he's already been a goofy goober. I love him for that. You play the cards first? Okay, so I'm doing it in the correct order. That's spoilers, but I see it as it feels some context. Okay. By the way, did you get new glasses? I haven't gotten them. Well, I have. I was just waiting for them to, like, make the lenses, but I'll be going and picking up my new glasses on Tuesday, I think. Is when I'll be able to go get them. So I will be having new glasses for next stream. Which is very much needed. My prescription. I'm fucking blind. I will keep that in mind when I go play Silas's card. we'll play that first, and then finish his event. I just wanted to make sure I got their items before the banner ended. Yeah. Yeah, I need to finish that up. Fairly favor returns, birthday bank will be used to push a relationship further along. Okay. You're quite popular, my lord. Did I get all the cards? I haven't gotten Caleb's. I had to pull Stylus from the crate. But poor Caleb's being left behind this time. I hate it. I'm so sad, but I can't pull anymore. With the white new fluffy wedding. If he could curry favor with you, the true ruler of this territory, he'd be more unbridled in his corruption. I take the invitation from Zayne's hand and examine it thoroughly. I turn it over several times.
His residence is heavily guarded. Evidence as incriminating as letters connecting him to criminals must be hidden in a secret location.
Since the birthday banquet will be lively with its many guests, it's the perfect opportunity. But Li Gui is too cunning and cautious. He requires visitors to leave their attendants outside and enter his residence alone. I ponder how to sneak in. Zayne waits quietly for a moment before suddenly speaking again.
Although I might not excel at pickpocketing or detecting hidden traps, I will do everything in my power to ensure your safety on that day.
His tone is calm, yet reassuring to an extent. I look at Zayne, and an idea comes to mind. Caleb's is so good, maybe a reaction. I could, if we have enough time, I can do his as well. It's probably posted somewhere. We can do a check. That's a question, MC. You're real subtle. Are you married, my lord?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Maybe because you're about to be. You're about to be. Oh, do you have a lover? Did you have a lover? One who's close to your heart? His face, he was like, what?
Why are you asking these questions?
Because I'm trying to worm my way in. MC is us right now. No? Yeah, she is. If you have neither, then I shall be your consort for a few days. Between acting as your legal wife and moving as a thief, the former is more convenient. Why do you sound... Look, come on now. You want to be married to me? You want to be my husband? I'll attend the banquet as your beloved, who's inseparably devoted to her lord. Oh, hell yeah, I am. Li Gui will focus all his attention on you, but who would spare a glance for a drunken lady seeking a place to rest?
You truly know how to adapt to the circumstances.
I'm not adapting. I'm just trying to make my dreams a reality. However, I have a condition, however. I won't take responsibility for you after our marriage ends. What do you mean ends? It's not ending. We're staying married forever. This is a one and done deal.
You worry too much. Ours is merely a relationship for work-related matters.
Are you sure about that? After we succeed, we finalize our exchange of rewards, which includes the Inkshade. What do you think? I extend my ink-stained pinky finger toward him. Zayne doesn't hook his pinky with mine. Instead, he lowers his gaze, pulls out a handkerchief from his sleeve, dampens it with the water from the ceramic container, and places it on my fingertip. You know what? That's even better. He's cleaning our hand up.
We have a deal, my lady.
We need a new handshake emoji. There's an idea. I can't make emojis yet. Not for YouTube anyway, but maybe one day. We're gonna... I missed out a lot here, what the hell? Because marry me yesterday. We know what we want. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I am going to be doing my best to play at least all the 4 cards that I have. We need new handshake emojis. I would love to do that. I hope I can do all 4 today. But that's probably all we're going to be able to do. But Zayne has already been in Entwined for over 2 months. If his wife suddenly appeared now, everyone would find it suspicious. After our discussion, we decided to spread a story. The Lady of Entwined is unable to endure an arduous journey, so she traveled slowly southward from the Northern Territories. As a result, she only just arrived in Entwined. A couple separated after 2 months would be inseparable upon their reunion. Oh yes, I'm glued to this man. So it'd make more sense for me to always be by Zayne's side during the birthday banquet. But though having those identities isn't enough, our words and actions must be believable to convince others that our lies are truthful. So for the past 2 days, I've been practicing the routine of Zayne's wife as per his request. We've agreed to act affectionate when others are present. This will ensure the devotion between the Lord and his beloved is known throughout Entwined. There's no act. There's no acting here. I'm becoming his clingy koala. That afternoon, several large trunks filled with exquisitely crafted, expensive garments are delivered to my room.
My lady, your unmatched beauty and grace are like spring itself. Our humble shop is honored to make clothes for you.
Oh, shucks, thanks.
Thank you for the compliment. If you acquire more exquisite, fashionable garments in the future, please deliver them to the Lord's residence.
Be at ease, my lady. Every new design from our Liu Xian boutique will be delivered to you first in the future.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Good.
Are there any lightweight, durable shirts and pants in this selection?
That is probably not a question they would expect to be asked.
Of
Okay, never
course.
mind.
The Lord specifically instructed us to make them. You can take a look. We have all the clothes you could possibly want. The Lord truly caters to your every need.
He knows I like pants.
As gold befits the high, my beloved deserves the finest attire.
Please say that again.
Are these to your liking? If you desire anything else, I shall ensure more are made for you.
Okay. As long as you call me your beloved again, please. Pretty please.
To use beloved in every breath. I didn't think he'd act so well. Wait, I still need to continue this performance. He's not acting either. Act cute.
Girly, you are cute. You don't need to act.
I take small, delicate steps towards Zayne and playfully tap his chest. Ah, look at him!
I love these clothes. I adore every single one of them.
Giggling and
My
kicking
beloved has
Muffy.
grown considerably stronger since arriving in Entwined.
Wait!
This land's feng shui truly nurtures one's vitality.
Wait, I was talking over that. Please say it again.
My beloved has grown considerably stronger since arriving in Entwined. This land's feng shui truly nurtures one's vitality.
As he speaks, Zayne takes half a step toward me and gently presses my hand against his chest. I feel a gentle pressure on my shoulder as his other hand draws me closer into a partial embrace. No, fully embrace, please.
There are some passable jewels in the treasury. Let me accompany you to select a few pieces. I hope they shall complement your attire.
He's giving it his all for this. Nah, he was already in love with us. I am convinced. I raise my voice to a higher pitch and draw out my words.
My lord, you're so kind to me.
Our hearts beat as one. When you are happy, I will also be happy.
They are in love, Your Honor. My beloved and my lady is so amazing to hear. I know. I need it to wake me up in the morning.
My lord, my lady, you have a wonderful relationship.
Thank you.
My goodness, anyone who sees you together would be jealous.
You're damn right. Don't remind me, Nana, please. I'm gonna be so sad. With a big smile, the boutique owner accepts her reward and leaves. I quickly distance myself from Zayne. Oh god. Liu Xuan Boutique is the largest, most successful clothing store in the city. Everyone will know of our relationship in less than half a day. You are certainly skilled at spoiling someone, my lord. But to further cement our story, wouldn't you say it was too extravagant? Nonsense.
If we must perform, we should commit. In any case, clothes are adding flowers to brocade. Luxury with little value. One's demeanor is what matters.
Are you saying I wasn't convincing enough as your beloved?
We still have a few days before the banquet. It wouldn't hurt to refine your skills. Take the pressure of your touch when being flirtatious and the tone you use, for instance.
You're not being subtle, Zayne. We know. You just want me to snuggle, touch you, and talk sweetly to you even more. And please do the same to me, thank you. Alright, I'll study these aspects more carefully from now on. I bent down, searching through the chest for those sets of lightweight pants, garments, lightweight practical attire. I must thank you for preparing garments, not only for the Lady of Anlan, but also for Nightbloom Jasmine. I hold up a small garment. Its fabric as thin as cicada wings. What did you get me, Zayne? Is it what Violet's saying you got me? Zayne. No wonder people made remarks about the Lord being attentive. You even ordered someone to make nightwear.
Oh, this... I suppose it is a gift from the boutique.
Should I model it for you? Hmm? We're saying he said yes. In the corner of the courtyard, belonging to the Lord's mansion, I stand up from my position on the stable's roof. I plan to return to my room before anyone wakes up. Last night, I investigated Li Gui's residence without informing Zayne. It was heavily guarded, just as he said. Despite my agility and having studied the map of the residence that he gave me, I almost got caught.
You have remarkable stamina, my lady. You work diligently during the day and perch on the rafter like a swallow before dawn.
He said yes. I look down. Zayne is he's feeling fresh. He is feeding fresh hay to the dark horse in the stable. You woke up early, my lord.
It's not early anymore. The rooster already crowed.
I honestly have no idea what's going on. Yeah, that is the card. I mean, don't mind if I do.
You were absent all night. I was extremely worried.
You were so concerned that you didn't sleep and decided to feed the horses at the crack of dawn.
Yes.
Yeah. I was only teasing him, yet I noticed his clothes are damp with dew from last night. He actually waited for me. Of course he did. You're his beloved girl. Then assuming you couldn't sleep, you're very thoughtful. You feed the horses yourself, and as they say, horses can't be strong without night feed. My words don't convey what I want to say. I avert my gaze and mimic him by picking up some hay to feed the horse.
Waiting for you to return is a new habit of mine. Personally feeding horses, however, is an old habit from when I stayed at a military camp.
I need to see this man with a horse. Like, actually, with the horse, thank you, just like with Xavier. Although this horse is no longer young, it has a refined head, a good neck, and an agile build. It's unlike ordinary horses. Is this the war horse you brought?
Yes. He has followed me for many years. We relied on each other during dangerous situations. I consider him a close friend.
I just go play them myself and then come back for the reaction. Go do yes. That way I'm not confused. That is fair. Bye everyone. Well, you have fun too, Jay. We'll see you if you are able to get back before I'm finished. And if not, have a good night. There's 2 horse boys in this banner. I'm not gonna say it's Xavier. He already got a horse, so they probably wouldn't do it twice. I'm gonna say Raph. I'm gonna say Raph has a horse. Can't the same be said about people? Only by sharing hardships do hearts truly connect. I've raised my hand to gently stroke the horse. The daylight is brighter than before, and Zayne's gaze suddenly falls on my face. Oh, why are you looking at me like that? Nightbloom Jasmine has roamed the world and witnessed secular society for years. I'm allowed to have philosophical moments. He's fallen in...
I'm looking at a swallow whose face is covered in the eaves mud.
He's looking like a lovesick puppy. He reaches out, seemingly wanting to wipe the mud from my face. Yet before he touches me, he remembers something.
You visited the governor's mansion.
No. In our line of work, reconnaissance is essential. Know thine enemy. You know this well.
Were you injured?
I memorized the map of Leagueway's mansion you gave me and managed to avoid any traps. His furrowed brow relaxes slightly. He was so worried.
The birthday banquet will be held in a few days. Until then, there's no need for you to return to that place.
Not without you, anyway. We love concerned husbands! Zayne watches his hands. After he takes out a handkerchief from his sleeve, he's just stuffing handkerchiefs down there. It's the one he used to wipe away ink stains on my finger. My chin is gently lifted as he wipes my cheek. Ah! His movements are gentle, yet they carry a firmness that doesn't allow for resistance. You use so much force. My face hurts. He pauses.
Surely you jest.
Your face has distracted me.
If you had truly been injured at Li Gui's mansion, the pain would be 100 times worse than what I'm doing.
Yeah. In spite of his words, there's an unmistakable concern on his face.
When you have a plan next time, tell me in advance. After all, we're still working together.
Oh, you truly care for your collaborators, my lord. A subtle feeling of disappointment quietly washes over me. I'm used to handling matters by myself. Seeking shelter under someone else's roof feels strange.
The eaves of my mansion are wide. Weren't you climbing down from them, my lady?
We don't deserve him, no. He's too sweet for anyone. Must we do this? In the study, Zayne glances at the limited space on the divan next to him. Then he looks at me.
At Li Gui's birthday banquet, you will need to accompany me and sit by my side. If you stay 3 feet away from me while appearing cold and distant, even the blind would question your identity as my wife.
So, you mean I have to sit on your lap? Perfect. You're not wrong. I'm gonna rewrite that to straddle him. I sit down next to him.
Come closer.
Don't mind if I do. I'm climbing right on you. Wait. Violet, you're so right. My brain just didn't even process it. Excuse me.
If you stay 3 feet away from me while appearing cold and distant, even the blind would question your identity as my wife.
Just for now. I don't know how I didn't even, like, process that. Dude. That laugh, girl.
You could.
Any closer will result in me sitting on your lap. That is precisely the point.
Let's not forget the Lord and his lady are in love. This is how it should be.
Exactly. Sit on his lap, yes. I sit on Zayne's lap. Half my body is pressed against his chest. Bless. Hallelujah. Is this close enough? We need to kiss next, please.
It's adequate.
Don't you with adequate me. As he speaks, he opens a thick ledger before me. We're just staying here.
This is the inventory of my treasury. Take a look.
Yeah, you want to show me all of your money? Land, houses, shops, pearls, jade, gold, silver. It has everything. Your wealth is substantial, to say the least. He's showing off.
Does anything catch your eye?
I mean, aside from the pearls, like, where'd you get that? I want to be morbid about Raphael, but maybe I probably won't. I got what I want. Life won't get better than this. Exactly. Lap seat for life. Everything is to my liking. You showed me your entire inventory, however. Aren't you afraid that I might help myself later if I need money? That's why he's showing it to you. You say, here's all my stuff. Go ahead, use it. I'm Koala. Zayne is my tree home. I'm sorry, Katie. I won't say anything. He found those pearls in the ocean, okay? He found them in the ocean.
There's no need to wait for later. Being pampered breeds greed. If you were truly the Lady of Anlan, you'd point at the items and demand them from me at this moment.
Okay.
Go on. Try it.
He wants us to be pampered. My lord, could I... No. That golden quillin is shiny. Everything about it is adorable. Could you give it to me, please?
No.
Bruh. Katie. Katie, please. I was trying not to look too much into that. Have you been hanging out around a crow? He is really giving out Silas energy right now. Didn't you say I should make requests? Why aren't you giving me anything? Are you toying with me?
Your tone was too polite. It needs to be lofty, domineering. That last sentence was better.
But that's not me, though. I'm too kind. I like asking and using my please and thank yous. Shouldn't that make me appeal as cuter and more precious? And not a little bitch? Oh, okay. I'll show you how demanding I can be. Go for it, girl. Oh. I pull the ledger toward me and guide his loosely held arm around my waist. Adopting a haughty attitude, I act as if I'm ordering dishes at a restaurant. I like this palm-sized, mutton-fat white jade pendant, my lord.
It's yours.
Fair, Kimmy. Fair. I'm holding back just by a thread, Violet. Oh, that miasma repelling pearl, exquisite lock, divine key. I want everything on this page.
I'll have them delivered to your room.
Okay. I also want this, and that entire page. I want all of them.
I'm ready to give everything to my beloved. There's also armor made with golden thread. It's impervious to all blades. Remember to wear it next time you go out.
Bless! I shall gratefully accept it. I need it for the birthday bag, but yes, we do. Actually, we do need that. We need to make sure we don't get stabbed. I feel slightly lightheaded, but I can't tell if it's from my rapidly expanding fortune or because I'm close to Zayne. I've been in his embrace for too long. Never too long, never too long. We haven't been here long enough.
What else do you want?
Gift? Can you give me the ink jade now?
Not until our task is complete.
Ooh, okay, kiss then. Oh, so your generosity is only for the sake of appearances.
We have an agreement that cannot be broken.
How you teasing him? I turn to the side, wrap my arms around Zayne's neck, and deliberately press myself against him. Oh, girl! I thought that's a little more teasing. You won't hand me over to the authorities and throw me in prison once I've helped you, yes? Zayne tilts his head to look at me. For a moment, I can't read his expression. Katie! When that happens, perhaps you could arrange a prison cell for me that's warm in winter and cool in the summer. And I can eat food that doesn't spoil. We have a relationship, after all.
So long as I am here, I won't let you go to such a place again.
It's because we stay in your wife forever. His expression is earnest. He's not joking. Again, why are you aware of what I've done?
2 years ago, you helped save a family that was being oppressed by a corrupt local official in Tong County.
Mm-hmm.
However, that family feared retaliation and betrayed you. The authorities hunted you down for many days before sending you to prison.
Well, that's sad. Oh, let's consider it a minor mishap. Even the best can stumble sometimes. The worst part is that the corrupt official falsely accused me of several capital crimes. I refused to sit there and accept my fate. I was about to pick the lock and sneak out when the guards released me for no apparent reason. But how do you know about this incident? Because he's the one that got us out of prison. I just know it.
Letting someone perish in the cold when they have brought warmth to others would dishearten people
Yeah,
throughout
you
the land.
did!
I couldn't let it happen.
Yeah? Yeah, you bought my bail. A thought flashes through my mind. You were the one who ordered my release? No, that's not right. I didn't know you back then. Is Zayne entering his slightly stalker era now? He was the only one that hasn't been confirmed to be a stalker yet. I mean, aside from Dawnbreaker, but I mean, Dawnbreaker isn't willingly doing that. In a way.
But I knew you.
Yeah!
4 years ago, during winter's coldest days, you traveled to the Northern Territories. The snow reached up to our waists,
Wow.
and the enemy invaded with overwhelming force. I led troops to counterattack, but we were outnumbered and besieged for many days. Supplies from the city were almost cut off. I covered for my personal guard so he could sneak away. I sent him to the south with a keepsake, because he needed to request aid from the nearest main camp.
4 years ago, during winter's coldest days, I traveled to the Northern Territories. My Shifu had just passed away, and I was drowning in my sorrows. I wanted to see the snow to clear my mind. However, when I heard about the battles, I returned to the south. During that time, I inadvertently saved a soldier who had been ambushed and seriously wounded. Aw. I was the one who delivered the keepsake to the main camp to request aid on his behalf. Although I couldn't tour the Northern Territories because of the military conflict, I heard about the events that occurred after I delivered the keepsake. Reinforcements arrived and coordinated with the Lord. They finally repelled the enemy and ensured they would never dare to move south again. Once Zayne's deployment had ended and he led his troops away, the locals continued to display his military flag on the city walls to intimidate potential invaders. Aren't we all, Violet? Aren't we all?
After putting in a significant amount of effort, I discovered that the young lady who delivered the keepsake was from the Buyue sect. She's the proud disciple of the late sect leader. I wanted to thank you personally, but your whereabouts were elusive. For many years, I never found an opportunity. I'm not certain when it started. Keeping track of your activities gradually became a habit. That's why I was able to provide assistance in Tong County.
Of course, as soon as I start eating, I always have to speak. I'm normal about all of them. Yeah. His hand casually brushes across the ledger.
Gold, silver, jewels. No matter how rare objects are, they're worthless and incomparable to a kind, brave heart. But if these could bring you joy, I wouldn't mind giving them all to you.
Profound emotions stir in my heart, then ripples spreading through every fiber of my being. His tone is genuinely sincere. I feel a lump forming in my throat. So our paths have already crossed. I'm fortunate that I unknowingly helped you in the Northern Territories. Good deeds truly are rewarded.
You say unknowingly, yet I see it as a mere instance of cause and effect. If you hadn't delivered that message, our paths would have never become intertwined. I still wish there were fewer connections formed through warfare and incidents like the one in Tong County.
I couldn't agree more. I often think that if I were to give up a life of thievery, it'd be because the world has found peace. Oh.
Fighting for justice is important, and the same can be said about filling your stomach.
Yeah, I quickly move off his lap. That's sad. Stretch and try to act nonchalant. I'm tired of all these fancy delicacies. I want to go out to eat. Would you do me the honor of joining me, my lord?
When my beloved makes a request, how could I refuse?
Every time. Where'd it go? There it is. Ah! No! No! Damn it. He stands up and smooths out the wrinkles I had left on his robe. Yeah, rest in peace, voice
Let the
lines.
person who found wealth today treat us to a meal. So a kind, brave heart is worth less than a meal. Just Zayne and Silas get the voice line cap. The other three are fine. Days at the mansion pass quickly. In 2 more days, it will be time for Li Gui's birthday banquet. Under Zayne's guidance, I take on the appearance of a pampered lady of Enlen. In merely 10 short days, Zayne and I have already become the center of attention among Enlen's citizenry. Stories abound. One spoke of the Lord spending a fortune to see his lady smile. He don't need to spend a penny. And another described how he ordered exotic delicacies to be rushed in from hundreds of miles away whenever she had a craving. He probably honestly ordered all those delicacies for himself, if I'm honest. A novel titled The Lord Only Wants to Dote on His Lady was quickly published. That's quite a novel title. It sold out in a blink of an eye. It is a cock blocker, though. So rude. Enlen's spring is often windy, but today's sunlight is bright. I invite Zayne to dress casually for a leisurely visit to the tea fields on the city outskirts. Is he actually going to be dressed casually? Or is he still going to be wearing the same outfit? The fields cascade across the hillsides. In a tea house's private room, the storyteller's voice fills our ears.
And so, the noble thief couple severely punished the big bully. A great satisfaction filled everyone's hearts. To find out what happens next, you'll have to wait for the next installment.
Nah, he's still
You appeared to be captivated by that tale.
casual.
Does a story like that resonate with you?
Yes, but also no. People meet and part ways, but traveling alone is never as interesting as journeying with someone. A heroic couple like that is enviable. The tea on the table gives off a refreshing fragrance. I pour a cup for Zayne and notice he seems to be lost in thought. Have you visited the tea fields on the city outskirts, my lord?
No, I'm afraid I haven't yet.
Ah, well, let's go.
I've only been in Anlan for a little over 2 months. Every day I'm buried in administrative affairs, and when I leave my residence, it's mainly to inspect the territories under my jurisdiction.
Considering the time jump, shouldn't we be like more around 3 months since he's arrived here?
If you hadn't invited me for an outing, I wouldn't have seen this year's beautiful spring.
Aww. To be continued. Bullshit. Yes. I'm back. Work is way too busy for me to try and read the cards. Oh, that's too bad. But welcome back. A fresh breeze sweeps past, and many people use this chance to send their kites flying. We're gonna go kite flying now.
Most of the people flying kites are young couples. Is this a custom here?
Yes, I heard that lovers fly kites together in spring. It's almost akin to exchanging vows. Have you ever flown one? Let's go then.
The northern territories are plagued by the bitter cold, and their winds are fierce. Then there's the fact that I don't know how to fly a kite.
Well, technically I don't either, but that means that we could just learn together. There's something our lord doesn't know how to do?
Leading troops into battle is what I excel at. But this, I'm practically clueless.
Zayne silently looks at me, spring's gentle light falling upon his delicate eyelashes. My heart feels as if a tiny paw is tickling it.
I'll teach you.
Well, why should we wait for an auspicious date? I'll teach you now. The words barely leave my mouth when I remember I just explained the romantic significance of lovers flying kites together. Yet he's already nodding his head with delight.
Oh, it's because he is in love, though.
I'd like to thank you in advance.
Oh, you're welcome. I spring to my feet and point at a small kite stall down the hillside. One can see it from the window. I'll buy one. Wait for me here. Is he just gonna follow us? I'd like a spring swallow kite, please. I'm about to pay for the vendor when a godly dressed man... Oh. Token icky man's back. No.
You're a gorgeous young lady, yet I haven't seen you before. You're not from Anlan. Do you know who I am?
No, and I don't care to. I'm married. Get the fuck out of here. Go away. Go. We don't want you here. He's Li Sheng, the nephew. Of course he's the nephew of Li Gui. He's notorious for bullying men and women and constantly stirring up trouble. Last month, I dug up his wealth that he obtained through illicit means. It was buried under a tree in his garden. I exchanged it for food supplies and donated them to the orphanage. Good. I don't know.
Well, That doesn't matter. My uncle is Anlan's governor, Sir Li Gui.
Yeah. You should meet my husband. He tilts his head back with a smug expression and pretentiously opens his folding fan. He waves it with an exaggerated elegance. This is what we get when we tell our men to stay where they are. Boo, you stink. No, he's known as asshole.
The world is ever-changing. We were destined to meet. How delightful! It's splendid! Absolutely splendid!
No. Steal his money! Hell yeah, we're stealing his money. I'll teach you a lesson. Oh, so you're Li Sheng. I wish to buy a kite, but I forgot to bring money. Could you buy one for me, please?
Of course, of course! If you wanted every kite from one end of the continent to the other, I'd buy them all for you.
I am smiling through the pain and disgust right now. Ick. He reaches for his pouch, but his expression immediately changes.
My pouch! My money!
Oh dear. Mr. Li Sheng, boasting can soar higher than any kite. His expression shifts, and he unexpectedly grabs my wrist. Don't touch, excuse you. Zayne, get over here and beat his ass.
It's just a worthless kite. What can't I get? If you come with me... Ow!
Okay, who broke his arm?
Please go home and seek a good physician.
In Spain, but the S is silent.
Ow! It hurts! It hurts! Help! Someone, please!
We are going home right now, Zayne. I need to show my appreciation. Hear Li Sheng's cries of pain. Several thuggish henchmen come running. Oh, yes!
I'm in agony! I've met living demons!
The doctor is out of service. After tying up Li Sheng and his servants and leaving them nearby, I poked the composed Lord of Anlan. Our lord was magnificent as the gallant hero who rescued a damsel in distress.
You flatter me. The manner in which you deftly lifted his pouch was also impressive.
I kind of want to see the alternative, if there is one, if we don't steal his money. What happens there, I wonder? I give the pouch filled with money to the kite vendor. Unfortunately, the stall was smashed to pieces, and no kites can be flown anymore. Oh no!
There are still spring days ahead of us. We have plenty of time.
Well, that sucks. No kite flying, bro. Beatdown was delivered. Yes, it was. It took you long enough. Yeah, he followed us for sure. I know he did. He was hiding behind a tree watching. What should we do with them? Tomorrow is the birthday banquet. If we release them now, our targets will be aware of our plans.
Fear not.
I mean, I'm not going to be afraid of you, but I am very curious. What are you doing with them exactly? You're awfully confident. Don't tell me you can act like a haughty lord from a novel. I speak of the one who can snap his fingers and have guards appear to clean up this mess.
Are you referring to this?
I'm just and he's gone. Yeah.
My lord!
Oh my! You actually brought your guards? Why didn't you call for them earlier? He was too busy just watching us be a badass. Hiding behind a tree, rubbing his hands together.
You said you admired heroic couples who carry their swords and embark on journeys together.
Yeah, exactly. Passes away. Literally. We're going home right now, Zayne, please. Right now. I don't think I don't think we haven't consummated the marriage yet. That's all I'm saying. I think it's high time we do that. Li Gui's mansion is adorned with colorful lanterns and festive decorations. The furnishings are luxurious and extravagant. Countless delicacies and fine wines flow like rivers as they reach the tables. The attendees themselves are either nobles or wealthy individuals. As several celebratory opera performers conclude on the stage built in the spacious courtyard, an enormous kite suddenly appears in the sky.
Quick, look! What kind of brilliant golden kite is that?
You don't know? Every year on Sir Li Gui's birthday, he has people release a kite made of gold leaf.
I remember. Each year's kite is more magnificent than the last. This one has jewels embedded in it.
I like the simple, small little kite that Zayne and I will fly later. Yeah. That's not a kite. That's people's hard-earned money flying away. What a way to use people's money.
My lord, your new...
I'm fine cutting you off. I'm not apologizing. I turn to Zayne, only to find him slightly furrowing his brow as he averts his gaze.
To Anlan, I suppose you aren't familiar with this custom of ours.
He sounds just as icky as his nephew. Ugh. Good right now. That's a nice bed. Let's go.
Indeed, I'm not. To make a kite adorned with gold, silver, and jewels take flight, you must have been in favorable circumstances. Even the wind is seemingly at your beck and call.
The materials we use in Anlan are different from those used elsewhere. But outsiders unfamiliar with our ways might have several misunderstandings. Should this humble servant provide an explanation, my lord?
Oh yes. Humble servant, yes. My lord, please don't listen to Sir Li Gui's nonsense. As far as I know, Anlan only has the custom where lovers fly kites together to pledge their undying love. Yet Sir Li Gui's beard is already gray. Who could he possibly be pledging his love to? Calling him out for not having a wifey himself. Li Gui narrows his eyes, yet his tone becomes more flattering.
Your words are amusing, my lady.
It doesn't sound as nice. It doesn't sound nice at all when you say that. Ugh. Only Zayne can call me that. Get out. I spoke out of turn. Let me offer a toast to Sir Li Gui as an apology and punish myself with 3 cups of wine.
You are too kind. I'm an old man who's been ill and couldn't visit his lordship sooner. Today we will drink to our heart's content.
Seeing me toast Li Gui, several guests immediately gather. One after another, they raise their cups. These people were waiting to see how Zayne and I would treat Li Gui.
Your lordship, Sir Li Gui, I'd like to offer a toast in your honor.
They sound so arrogant. Yeah. Ugh. Before I came back, I managed to see what my boys were wearing. Oh boy. I got... Oh, nice! Got the home decor. I still need to get that.
Me as well. Come, let's drink. There's plenty of liquor.
I'ma just pretend to drink all of that and then pretend to be drunk. Zayne, please don't drink any of this. You will actually get drunk. After several rounds of drinks, the music, singing, and dancing continue without pause. I pretend to be drowsy and unable to hold my liquor. I cling to Zayne, refuse to let go. Oh, yes. Not wanting me to interrupt his attempt to curry favor with Zayne, Li Gui predictably orders attendants to escort me to the guest room. But just as I stand, Zayne suddenly picks me up and carries me away. Oh, Zayne. Zayne places me on the guest room's bed and gently pats my cheek.
Are you actually drunk?
Absolutely, I'm completely out of it. Let me just hug you a little longer. Are you underestimating me, my lord? It gave me a sobering remedy, so the few sips I had won't be enough to make me drunk. You could have let the attendants escort me. There was no need for you to bring me here personally. I glance at the closed door and urge Zayne to hurry. Li Gui's people are still outside. You need to return to the banquet so I can start working. But Zayne doesn't move. What is it? Is there another matter we need to discuss?
My personal guards have already surrounded the mansion. As soon as we have the letters, we will depart immediately.
He's like, I just want to go home with you. Absolutely. Yeah, we can just not fast. Zayne covers my hand with his as he cautions me once more.
Be careful.
Yeah, I will. I won't fail. After all, I'm Nightbloom Jasmine, the thief you chose after careful consideration. Oh yes, I almost forgot about that.
What?
If I happen to clean out the old man's treasury, you need to turn a blind eye. He's like, what do you mean? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. You're just planting letters. The place where Li Gui hid the letters is riddled with traps, but I still manage to find the incriminating evidence and return to Zayne's side. With irrefutable evidence against him, Li Gui is brought to justice. His accomplices are dealt with accordingly, and the disease that has plagued Amlan and its neighboring lands for years is no more. Yay! Since our task is complete, I spend the next morning slowly packing my belongings. He gonna come up and go, no. Excuse me, what are you doing? I prepare to say goodbye to Zayne. No, you're not. We still have a Kindle to do. A fragrance fills the Lord's courtyard, and as a gentle, warm breeze caresses my face, I realize it's already mid-spring. Hi. Zayne has set down his...
Are you leaving today?
His ink brush at his desk. No, I'm not leaving. I'm pulling a gotcha on you. Yes, when the task is complete, collaborators will always part ways. It's impossible to stay by your side until you tire of me and order me to leave, yes?
The mansion has many rooms. We won't miss the one you're using.
This Nightbloom Jasmine still has vigilante work to do, my lord. He says nothing more, rises to retrieve the ink jade, and then walks over to give it to me.
The ink jade has returned to its rightful owner. Our collaboration has come to an end.
No! Same Violet. Same Violet. Absolute zeal will also be mine. In year 2028. Finally, the stone that caused so much turmoil and brought Zayne and me together rests in my hands.
Here are the items you wanted from the ledger along with money for your travels. Please take them.
He pushes the neatly packed bundle on the table toward me.
My personal seal is inside it. Carrying it will make your travels more convenient.
Oh, your lordship is thoughtful and attentive. Thank you. I pick up the bundle, but my hand pauses as I touch the door. If I don't ask the question that has lingered in my mind for days, I fear I'll never have another chance. I heard that when someone is this kind to another, he is either trying to take advantage of her or...
proving that she's near and dear to his heart.
Of course he does! Zayne, do you actually like me?
Renowned for her wit and knowledge, the Nightbloom Jasmine is chivalry incarnate, and yet she's slow to realize certain matters.
I know. He speaks with utter candor, his unwavering gaze staying on me. The bundle weighs heavily in my hands, yet something in my chest leaps with joy. But Zayne, there are words that I want to express, emotions I want to tell him. However, the chaos in my mind renders me unable to find the right words. MC's his dead's confirmed. This one is kind of cinema, yeah. I think Anon's Skin is probably a little more cinematic, but this one is definitely 1,000 times more romantic. Zayne waits quietly for me. Then the back of his hand brushes against my cheek.
I know you have unfinished business. As you once told me, there will always be meetings and farewells.
He takes half a step back and watches as I open the door to leave.
Take care.
But we gotta go fly a kite! I left Anlan and traveled to every corner of the continent so I could quell the unrest caused by the ink jade. Then I buried it at my Shifu's grave. In the bundle Zayne prepared for me, there was a thick journal he had written and some precious items that proved useful for my journey. What's in the journal? It was filled with descriptions of the vast northern territories, its landscapes, customs, and people. Zayne held records of them during his time there. His writing was so rich and vivid that it made me yearn to see the scenery in the north. I treasured it deeply, and I only read 1 page a day. The wish I had long abandoned because of the military conflict, the desire to visit the Northern Territories, stirred in my heart once more. After finishing the journal, I discovered a note tucked into the final page. The date written at the bottom was the day I left his mansion.
I've received a message that frost will arrive early in the Northern Territories this year. The sky may be graced with an aurora. I wish to journey there with you so that winter shall not pass in vain, my beloved.
Ain't no way I'm about to cry. I'm deleting one of these. I need that. Throw me away. Oh my god, how far do I have to scroll? This way. This, like this. Can this work? No, dragon's faster. Nah, we're keeping that one. I do want to get rid of the one line where he says my wife. But it might be the one because he's not really saying my wife to me. BRB, eat myself out the window. They do need to really just remove it. Let me save as many as I want. Think it might be this one. Okay. And then we do that. And I was able to that. Oh god, how many more am I gonna get in this Kindle? Now we're going back to him. Oh. Lying on the rafters, I lift a tile to peek at the study below. Inside, candlelight illuminates the room. Zayne, holding an ink brush, sits at his desk. On it sits a swallow-shaped kite that has been complete. He beat a kite! Saves the entire card, yes! I can save all of it.
It's windy, and you've been resting on the roof for quite some time. Aren't you cold?
He doesn't look up, yet he's speaking to me.
Come down.
Okay. Right into your lap again?
When did you return to Anlan?
I arrived early this morning.
You left so decisively that day. Why did you come back?
Look, because I love you. Although he's acting aloof, he's soft-hearted. It is he who gave me his journal and left a note. He wanted me to return. And that note, it's because of your journal and the note that was tucked inside. It made me cry.
What note?
Oh, don't play dense. Don't you do that. Seeing his calm expression as he pretends to be unaware, I angrily raise my leg.
You're being unreasonable.
Nah, you are. You were pretending. Our winter agreement hasn't arrived yet, but there are matters we can still deal with now.
Are you planning to steal something again? I doubt my mansion has anything left that's worthy of your interest.
Hello, your heart. I mean, I have already stolen it, but you know. How do you know for certain? I'm stealing your bed then. Let's go with that. Oh, okay, the kite. Never mind. I point at Zayne's kite. I'm stealing that.
The kite was crafted and painted by my noble hands. Since it can only be flown together with my Lady of Anlan, I won't give it to you.
Game? Game? Oh no, he froze. Oh no, Zayne, please. Oh no. Game? Why you crashing? Oh dear. Okay. You ever play rafts after? I'm kind of wanting to do rafts. I am. It might be rafts next. Your lordship doesn't get to decide what happens to the kite. Oh, okay. He looks back to normal. He's back to normal. He's moving at normal frame rate. Yes! Kiss him!
You...
I need his whole face to inject me. Oh, it was so cute. Stop. I'm sad. While he's still stunned, I swiftly grab the kite and walk away triumphantly. That is one way to get what we want. I'm male. What? So you only fly the kite with your lady of Anlan? Just you wait. After taking the kite, I don't leave the mansion. I return to my old room instead. Girl. We're enticing him. The room is immaculate, and everything is arranged exactly as I left it. Oh. If you click and clear some saved lines, you should be able to pick up. You're right. I'm so sorry, Zayne. I need more lines. I know I'm gonna want to save more. I know, we're just before... It only considers it 45% before you hit the Kindle? That's crazy. Halfway. These percentages, that is way off. Like, what do you mean? I should be like 80% done. Oh dear, okay. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Alright, let's go back to this and I will save that one. Yeah, what is he dreaming about? Oh goodness, this might be a bit messy. Probably be a good idea to have like a wet cloth or something. Come on, Zayne. Load up. It better... Yeah, the plus signs still show up, right? It better do. Game. Game. You better not... Don't you stop me from this. Don't keep me away from this game. Thank you. Okay, where's my line? Wait, what was the line? It was the U line, wasn't it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. So yes, we entered our old room again. The room is immaculate, and everything is arranged exactly as I left it. Zayne must have ordered the servants to clean it regularly. He was waiting for my return. His words are harsh, but he still has a gentle heart. Yes, he does. That's why I love him. I'll try to coax him tomorrow. I changed into the outfit I wore as the Lady of Anman, hang the kite on a tree, and carefully approach Zayne. He's reading in the pavilion. Hello, husband. Oh my goodness.
Remember to use the main entrance, lest you want to be caught as a thief.
Hello. Hello, he pretty... Yeah, we make him smile. That won't be hard.
If there's nothing else, you should head back.
I'm gonna be taking so many pictures. Oh. Climb over. Oh, come help me get my kite out of the tree, Zayne. That's cute. Your hands are so distracting, Zayne. Oh my.
Where is it? Lead the way.
Oh, damn it. Please, I need you to jump and fly in the air. He's so handsome. What the hell? Go, Zayne, go. Oh my god. Did I take a picture of that? I don't remember. I'll take it again. Yes, applaud him.
That's enough. Didn't you say you teach me how to fly a kite?
Yes, please. I will. Let's go. Stop it! She is. She's so cute. I love her so much. Aww. You tried.
Don't give me that look. I won't break a promise that's yet to be fulfilled.
Oh, I missed it.
Its defiant spirit resembles yours.
I can't. Stop it. Oh, god damn it. That was so fast. Stop it. Get this
When the mansion was first built,
I'm pausing at such bad times.
I had yet to meet this
Fuck.
unconventional swallow.
He is so baby. I love him.
I'm afraid you might vanish without a trace. Like this kite.
I'm not going anywhere
You move
anymore.
so swiftly. Securing you like this is the only way to stay safe.
Oh no, we're gonna tie the string now. Oh. Oh. No, no more. He nuzzled it again. Stop it.
Promise is quite reassuring. Then this custom will be.
You make a promise.
Our promise.
Oh, stop! His face. I'm ill. He's making. He's making me sick. That winter, the Lord and his beloved were nowhere to be seen in Anlan. We went to the north to see the aurora. Some say they were spotted in the northern territories. The Lord wore his black attire as his reclusive beloved accompanied him to admire the snow-covered landscape. When the beginning of spring appeared in the following year, a new novel titled The Cold Lord's Boundless Affection became the most popular subject in Anlan. Oh. Violet. Yes. See, we were much farther than 45%. Game, what are you doing? God damn it, that was adorable.